morning. So nice to have you join us today. Hope your day is off to a terrific start. I think with the fall weather right around the corner, that chill that's about to be in the air, a lot of us are looking for a good book to read. I'm in that camp. So lucky for us, Kelly Flemings is back with the Soddy Daisy Community Library. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So Kelly and I have been talking off camera about the books he's brought with him today. First of all, this one is a Reese's Book Club choice.
It is, and
she always has
deservedly
great ones.
so. It's absolutely amazing. It's based on a true historic figure and occurrence. Marguerite de la Roque in the 1600s was, she was a spoiled rich girl. She was orphaned, and then her guardian gambled away all of her inheritance. They were going to New France, Canada, and he found out that she was having an affair with his male secretary.
On the ship, right?
On the ship.
Yes.
They fell in love, and so he used that as an excuse to get rid of her, and he dropped Marguerite, his secretary, and her nanny off on an island, a deserted island with very little supplies, and winter was coming on.
It's kind of off the coast of Newfoundland, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. This is interesting because somehow or other she popped up on my phone, something about her, just like in the last 3 days, and I had never heard of her.
I think it's so amazing when stuff like that happens.
So we don't want to give away the plot twist at all. And is the book a true historic account of her life, or is it kind of a...
It is a historic fiction, so there's some liberties taken, but the author really did her homework and stuck to as many of the facts as she could while still making it this wonderful read.
So what I'm remembering, I think, was that part of the marvel of her is that here she was young, in the 1600s, off the coast of Newfoundland, on this little island, and winter comes.
Exactly.
I mean, she survives these conditions.
And the character, of course, I don't know, in real life, but the character was not a very likable person. She was one of those spoiled rich kids that you're just like, she's got it coming. But you see this transformation in her where she becomes this selfless person trying to survive on this island, taking care of her aging nanny and her boyfriend. And you just see a leap of faith that comes in, and she grows as a person, and you see this wonderful character development.
Yeah, and I think that's part of, for me anyway, the power of a great book, because I don't want to find myself on that island.
Exactly.
But life gives all of us some twists, and so how do you dig within
and it's all about how do you live.
Right. Okay, now this one is for the adolescent read, right?
Yes, this is What Stars Are Made Of by Sarah Allen, and I absolutely love this book. I wouldn't bring it on if I didn't.
Yeah.
But the main character, Libby, has Turner syndrome, which is something I had never heard of until I read about this book, and it's a chromosomal deficiency. One of the X chromosomes are missing, and it happens to 1 in 2,000 to 4,000 girls, and it causes things like stunted growth, possibly early puberty, heart defects. But that is just to color who Libby is. It's really a wonderful story about family. Libby's sister has to move back in while her husband travels for business because they're very poor. And she makes a deal with the universe that if she enters this project contest, then she could win $25,000 and give it to her sister.
Oh.
And so you get to learn, there are wonderful female relationships in this. Libby is absolutely amazing. And you find out so much about Libby and family dynamics, but you also, the great thing about it is you learn a lot about science and astronomy.
Really?
So she gets to learn about Cecilia Payne, who was the first person who ever discovered what stars were made of, hence the title of the book. And it's really fascinating because you get to learn about people in science and history that get overlooked, unfortunately.
Right.
But it all ties so well together with the storyline. I'm not going to give away the ending, but it's just it's a wonderful, heartfelt piece that you just feel uplifted afterwards.
What a great time of the school year, too, to present this book to us. Because a lot of friendships are coming in new with the beginning of the school
Fresh
year.
start.
A fresh start. Yeah, it seems like it's a very empowering book.
It is. It's wonderful, and I definitely recommend it.
Okay, let's talk about the library because yes, you're nestled in Soddy Daisy, but there are people watching us from all over. Y'all have got far more than just books at the library, and everything is, you don't have to pay to be a member of your library.
No, we are completely free and open to everyone. It doesn't matter where you live. We've got patrons from 6 different counties. And that also makes it exciting because we've got a big announcement to make. We are starting adult literacy programming in November.
Really?
Yes, we're going to be offering adult literacy classes. It doesn't matter if you're a good reader and want to improve, if you want to start from scratch, you know, just getting the basics down. We're doing it through a grant from the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and in partnership with the Mary Walker Foundation and Tech Goes Home. So not only are they going to get a chance to improve their literacy, they're going to get to improve their computer literacy and take a computer home at the end of it.
All right, then let me show you where you can go. It's the Soddy Daisy Community Library, but the community is with all capital letters because if you're watching, you're part of that community. KelKurtFoundation.org. You can also learn more that way and definitely follow them on Facebook. Isola, is that how you pronounce this book? Okay, I think that's going to have to be one I'm going to read. Great to see you, Kelly.
Great to see you too, Julie.
And Kelly came on a good day because it's time for our dad joke of the week. So here's a little bit of a humor to share with the supper table tonight from our good friend Jason Wright.